Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a little bit a while, yes, I did just say that, since I have updated on books. I don't think I've updated all of August. It has been that busy. My life has been crazy. It's been going to Hamilton and then coming home and then getting a full-time teaching job. And so now I'm in trainings and kind of figuring out how to start teaching in a classroom as of this coming Thursday. So I'm really crazy busy. However, I'm still reading a little bit less than what I have been. And I'm nervous about where my reading is going to go in this season as life is changing so much, and I'm going back from working part-time and taking care of my house and kids to working full-time. And so I'm just kind of like, and what is going to happen to my YouTube? I don't know. I know I still really love this, and I still really love it having conversations on BookTube, and I love building this channel. All the people that I have met so far have been just wonderful. So I'm not going anywhere, but my frequency of videos is probably going to change some, which is fine. But today I want to talk about the two books in August that I cannot stop thinking about that I have read. I have read others and they were okay, but these were the ones that stuck. These are the ones that I cannot stop thinking about. They are definitely going to be tops of the year, and I just want to scream from the rooftops of them. And it's so funny because I think I can pick a favorite, but at the same time they're kind of right there with each other, which is great. I've read quite a few other ones. Honorable mention is Pearl by Sean. I forgot their last name, but it's one of the Booker Award long list prize winners, and I enjoyed that one, but it's very different than these ones. So I just wanted to mention that I did have one that I enjoyed that was from the Booker Prize, but I've kind of since, because my life kind of threw up on me, I've kind of since thrown away that vlog because I don't have time for hard books. I have to learn a new curriculum and I have to teach a bunch of kids, and I am going to enjoy whatever I can enjoy for books for the rest of the year. So let's start. Let's start with my first book that I cannot stop thinking about is With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. This is a co-workers to lovers story set in Florida in this little amusement park type thing where they kind of have winter in the middle of Florida. I think it's set in Orlando. I could be wrong. Orlando, Florida. Yes, I just looked on the back. And these co-workers have been around for a couple years. They've never really gotten to know each other, and now they're getting to know each other, and they're interested in each other's lives. There's a lot to deal with about past traumas with them. One of the characters is bisexual, so they deal with being bisexual and also what that means, and respect, like the respect and the family trauma with that. And I just was so well done. The other character was in the foster system, so I did want to mention that as well. And I loved it. It was so sweet. It was so cute. There was a little bit of spice, not too much that I couldn't read the book, or if I would have picked it up on audio. I read the full thing in print. But there wouldn't have been anything that I wouldn't have wanted to listen to on audio, because sometimes when it gets a little spicy, I just want to read it and not hear it in my ears. But this one is great. So With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. I definitely think you should pick it up, because her other one too was one of my favorites from last year, and that was Love in the Time of Serial Killers. So Alicia Thompson is now an auto-buy author for me. I definitely love both of them and recommend both of her books. And look at the cover art. She posts on her, Alicia Thompson posts on her Instagram, the artist, and I went and checked out the artist's work. The artist's work is amazing, and yeah, this was With Love from Cold World. Go pick it up. Go pick it up because it's great. Finally, this is the book that hit me by surprise. I almost slept on it, and I think it's going to be everywhere, and that is Shark Heart, a love story by Emily Haybeck. I don't know, Emily, I'm sorry if you ever watch this video, but your book, Shark Heart, this book rocked me. I cannot stop thinking about it. I don't know. I'm not going to be reading as many books as I thought I was, but I don't know if there's going to be a book this year that tops this book. I can hands down say this is one of my favorite books that I have ever read. It is so beautiful. So this follows a couple, and one of the couple, what were their names? See, I just, Lewis and Wren, and Wren like the bird. And Wren's husband, Lewis, gets a rare disease that's turning him into a great white shark. Yeah, you heard me. This is speculative fiction, and he is turning into a great white shark. This is a love story. This is a tragedy. This is a comedy at times. This is weird. It makes you think about life. It made me feel like I am literally tearing up again thinking about this book and the beautiful prose, the beautiful way it's set up, the commentary. I love this book. I love this book so much. I didn't know I could love a book this much and feel this much. Like, I haven't felt that way, and I haven't been able to read a book since. And this was a week ago that I finished this. And so I haven't been able to read a book since because this book was amazing. I did read it physically. The chapters are really short. I mean, some of the chapters are like that. Chapters are really short. The story is about a woman, about a man, and about a span of time and their love story and just everything that affects them. And I just love it. I just love it. Like, this book is perfect. There's nothing more that I can say about this book. Like, just pick it up. Just pick it up. That's all I can say about Shark Heart. I can't even fathom hearing a negative review. Maybe there's negative reviews out there, but they don't exist to me. I'm turning my ears off for negative reviews. I have never felt that way about a book before. I have never felt like I can't hear a negative review. Or that I won't. Like that it will go in one ear, out the other, because there's nothing wrong with this book. This book is perfect. That's how I feel about it. And I picked it up from Book of the Month. I honestly was going to skip this month. I was like, nothing's really grabbing me. And then I clicked this one, and the only thing was husband turning into a great white shark. That's what got me. And that's what I'm going to pitch to you, and that it's fantastic and that it's beautiful and you need to pick it up. I don't want to say much more than anything that I've already said, because this book needs to be read and experienced. Like, you need to experience this book. Just experience it. Just experience it. That's kind of how I'm feeling. And so here's the deal. I have not been able to pick up a book. I have not been able to pick up a book, even though I have so many new books. I had to redo my shelf back here because I had to make them like 2 rows because I have gotten so many books lately, and they were kind of eating up my whole life. So yeah, and I haven't read any of these books. And so the next one that I think I'm going to read is To Shape a Dragon's Breath. And I know that there's dragons. It came out about the same time as Fourth Wing, and there's dragons and it's fighting and it's not as romancy. So here's this one I'm picking up next. I don't know how soon I'm going to read it and when I'm going to be back, but I wanted people to see it because I'm very excited. Elliott Bay Book Company suggested this to us in the Currently Reading podcast indie press list that is on their Patreon, and I'm very excited about it. I'm stoked. I have a whole bunch of books that Elliott Bay Books I think they're in Oregon, or somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, but they they have some really great recommendations. So go check them out. And that is about it. So I otherwise, I don't know. I am nervous energy. I haven't really drawn in a week. I'm just kind of like all over the place. If you couldn't tell, I am all over the place. And that's okay, because I'm getting into this. I'm so excited about having a classroom, teaching students, thinking about things. And like, I am also scared that I'm gonna have students that aren't interested in learning. That can't be. But like, I'm also scared that I'm not gonna be good at this. And so we'll see, But until then, why I hold this one up, I don't know. But go read Shark Heart. Like, or With Love from Cold World, but really Shark Heart, but With Love from Cold World. See, I love them both for very different reasons. Like, if you're in for some spicy romance, and that's a contemporary romance that has the feels, but also has depth, pick up With Love from Cold World. If you're into more literary fiction, speculative fiction, but something with an amazing story and beautiful character development, pick up Shark Heart. So you can't go wrong with either one of these books. I don't care. You can't go wrong. They're great. They're perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. So yeah, I don't know. I am feeling this nervous energy. If you're feeling this nervous energy with me, go ahead and drop either a shark emoji or a snowflake emoji, letting me know which book you're gonna go pick up, because I need to know. I also need to know if you're gonna read them, and then you need to read them and tell me what your favorite part was. Or if you've read them, tell me what your favorite part was in either one of them. And there is ink on the bottom of this, and that makes me sad, but I love it. I'm very excited about this, and I'm very excited about the prospect of hopefully finding another 5-star, because without saying, these are both 5 stars. These are like top books of the year. I'm stoked. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Like this video. It really helps my channel. Subscribe if you want some more craziness, and I will be back with a next video. I just don't know when. It will be next week at least. There will be a video a week. I do know that. So see you then. Have a good day. Bye.